so it's not an Ohio State LSU scene. Irish come in with an 8-1 record, ranked number 7, and there are Cotton Bowl scouts here. The Penn State Nittany Lions have had a marvelous record. They're 7-3 this year. They have won 5 of their last 6 meetings against the Irish at Notre Dame. And as Dick said at the outset, Notre Dame has never won here at Beaver Stadium.
Not many people do win up in this stadium.
That's right. This is Happy Valley and Beaver Stadium, and there might be some confusion over the name of the stadium. It was named for a lieutenant general in the Civil War who was a graduate of Penn State, John Beaver, who left here shortly after the Civil War started and was very instrumental in the Penn State athletic program, served as the president of Penn State down around the turn of the century, but has nothing to do with an animal. This is the home of the Nittany Lions. 5-5-1 in the last meeting last year. Penn State held off a furious Notre Dame charge at the end of the ballgame to win 24-19. And Tim Brown, the Heisman candidate, is back to return the kick. And Dick, you've got an interesting factor in his kickoff capability.
Well, this guy, he's returned 44 kickoffs while attending Notre Dame, and he's put 3 of them in the end zone for touchdowns. That's hard to do.
And the breeze is blowing. It was fairly comfortable until about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon when this norther blew through. And snow flurries all last night. We've had sun intermittently this afternoon. We're underway at last. And it's taken short. Braxton Banks returns. And the Irish will set up for the ball. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Tackle made by Darrell Washington. At quarterback for the Irish will be the freshman Tony Rice.
He can run.
The fullback Anthony Johnson and Mark Green at the tailback spot.
Mark Green really good on the outside option play.
And at wide receivers, Tim Brown and Reggie Ward, of whom you will not hear a lot throughout the game. 1st and 10, Fighting Irish. Reggie Ward goes wide right. Tim Brown comes to the left. And you look at Tony Rice from the I formation on 1st down. Mark Green is hit at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by the senior Matt Johnson, number 51. The offensive line, and this has been a standout element for the Irish this year. Chuck Lanza, the All-American, is the center.
He's the captain. He's the leader.
At the guards, Tom Freeman and Tim Grunhard.
Lou is really high on Tim.
And the offensive tackles, Tom Rader and Byron Spruell.
A couple of big bookends.
At tight end, Andy Heck, it's 2nd and 9. Toss, they come left. And Green cuts inside and gets maybe 2 before Keith Karpinski, number 84, makes the tackle. Nittany Lion defense, and we begin with Oatoa Polamalu at nose guard.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you did a good job with that one.
Kurkendall and Matt Johnson at the tackles.
Kurkendall's a real seasoned vet.
And the outside linebackers, Karpinski and Kurt Bernier.
Bernier's been hurt most of the year.
3rd and 7, Notre Dame. Tony Rice wants to change the play.
They can't hear the audible.
The fullback, Anthony Johnson, that's short of the 1st down. And the Irish will have to punt into this strong wind as Pete Curkendall, number 73, makes the tackle.
Now the players are fighting already. This is going to be an intense game for 4 quarters. The emotion is really high.
That's Tom Rader, number 76. One of those involved. And it'll be 4th down. Vince Phelan, who has averaged 41.8 this season.
I think he gives them a little edge. Now, punting into the wind will be a problem, but he, not only for distance, but for the return man to field the ball.
Those return men are number 5, Michael Timpson, an all-world-class sprinter, and Jim Coates, the senior, number 49.
I wouldn't want to field him today back there.
Low kick, but a good one, considering the circumstance. And Timpson picks it up. No return. He's down at the 35.
It's one of those, I got it, no, you take it.
Andre Jones, number 7, makes the tackle. A 30-yard punt. Offensively for Penn State, the senior quarterback, Matt Kisner, opens it up.
He has a strong arm, much stronger than I thought when I watched him on the practice field the other day.
John Green, the fullback, only 185, and Blair Thomas, the tailback.
Blair Thomas, the best running back on the field.
At the wide receivers, the senior gets the start. Jim Coates, Michael Alexander also is a starter today. Ray Roundtree will not play for the 4th consecutive week because of injury. 1st and 10. And Kisner with his backs split behind him. Penn Penn State will throw on first down, and they want to go deep into man coverage left side. Battle for the ball. Caught.
Intercepted.
Intercepted. It's Marv Spence who got it. Two wide receivers to the left side now. And as you watch things develop, always keep in mind the presence of the wind. Anthony Johnson up the middle into the arms of Pete Curkendall, number 73. Second down and 5. No score. 12-13 to go. First quarter. Fumbled. Rice appears to have recovered it. A problem in the center snap with Chuck Lanza.
You know, the hands are a little bit cold right now, and that kind of thing, and that could be a factor.
3rd and 6 as Holtz begins his 5-mile walk along the sideline.
Wishbone.
That means Tim Brown at a halfback spot. They come to the left side. It is Timmy Brown who tries to circle outside and cannot break the tackle as Karpinski gets the stop. That'll bring on Vince Phelan for the second time, and this time Jim Coates is barely 35 yards downfield. Phelan with his second punt of the ball game. And again, under the circumstances, not bad, but good field position for Jim Coates and the Nittany Lions. They have the ball at the 49-yard line. First down 10, Penn State. Fumble.
They're trading off on that play. Each team's had one.
That's got to be partially the weather, Dick.
Yeah, sometimes. And plus maybe the emotion. Most of the time the quarterback has calmed down by this time. Sometimes the center hasn't yet. He's coming off a little bit early.
10-19 to go. First quarter, no score. And Kisner will throw for the second time in the ball game. Oh, he won't. Randy Wells coming on a corner blitz.
Corner blitz coming off the weak side.
And a quick kick. Chris Klaus has come on. And the Penn State Nittany Lions will use advantage of the wind, and Klaus kicks it, and not particularly effective. It maybe has worked.
It's close.
No official. Now there's the signal.
Vern, what happens in the quick kick situation, you don't have your normal punt returner in at the safety position. He's not used to fielding punts under pressure. Even though that was a bad punt, it's still a pressure move.
And it's 1st and 10 now after the fumble recovery at the 19-yard line. Timpson starts in motion. Kisner hands it off to Blair Thomas. And he surges down to the 11-yard line, perhaps the 10. And it's 2nd down and 1. No score, 9 minutes to go, first quarter.
Good time to throw it.
Up, they'll hand it off. Oh! Up the middle. John Green, touchdown! Ray Tarasi on to try the extra point. Lou Holtz's team has fallen behind by 7. Eric Eats will kick off for Penn State. Tim Brown, the deep men of 3. And again, a squib kick. Notre Dame has enjoyed terrific field position all season long because of the fear of kicking it deep to Timmy Brown. From the wishbone, 1st down and 10. Tony Rice, the quarterback. And he'll throw. Flips it left side for Tim Brown.
This is trouble.
Oh, is it ever? Is it ever? Skipping down the sidelines and out of bounds at the 33.
Little speed screen out there. Just drop back, get the rush upfield, and lay it off behind some big offensive linemen. Did an awfully nice job of executing it.
1st down and 10 after the 29-yard pass. Rice to Tim Brown. This time backs in the eye. And the strength of the formation to the right. From the 33-yard line, Mark Green comes left and is hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Matt Johnson up high, and Pete Giftopoulos, the senior star of the Fiesta Bowl, made the tackle down low. 2nd down and 9 officially. 7-0. Penn State leads it. Option play. Rice keeps. Rice runs. Needs one block. Gets it. Brown. Touchdown. Timmy Brown with a block at the goal line, and we're a point away from the tie. Ted Grottle, the 5th-year senior, on for the extra point. We are tied. Ted Grottle will kick off. Blair Thomas and Leroy Thompson, a freshman, are back to return.
Look at that wind pushing ball back. Look at that.
Fair catch called on the kickoff. Smart move.
Good coaching.
1st down and 10.
Look at those kind of moves.
Thomas with the quick feet. Interesting. You and I saw Reuben Mays, the former great Washington State running back, a couple of weeks ago, now playing for the New Orleans Saints. And you when you saw Thomas, you thought he reminded him of the quick feet factor.
He runs the same way. He runs with a real good base. He lowers his center of gravity. He'll pound his feet, and boom, he'll break for the open. Good balance. And he sees things, has great vision. Very fine running back.
1,200 yards on the season, an average of 120 per game. Every time he's gone above 100, Penn State has won. Draw play. That sprint draw, and Thomas is knocked down on the 2nd and 5 play by Ned Bolcar, number 47. 2nd down, 3rd and 3. And Kisner wants to throw. Fires it out, caught by John Green, and that should be enough for the first down.
Boy, I don't know. He's getting the benefit of the doubt on that spot, Vern. This is Beaver Stadium.
1st and 10, Penn State, 7-7 ball game, 6:19 to go, first quarter.
End over.
Thomas goes left. Gets a clearing block from Green. Fights his way down to the 42-yard line before Wes Pritchett, number 34, makes the tackle. It's John Green, a fullback. Breaks loose to the 28-yard line.
He's getting that good cutback. That's the same thing that they scored on earlier.
First down, 10, Penn State. Thomas with Green in front. Nice move to the outside.
Oh,
and a heck of a tackle.
Who was that?
That was Corny Southall, and I think he felt the brunt of it.
Boy, he can hit you. He can put you down. He's been banged up, hasn't been playing a lot.
2nd down, 5, Penn State, as Southall goes back to his safety spot, and the sun shines through. There's Thomas on the inside move, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 2. Kisner with a play fake. Into the flat, has it. Almost nearly intercepted. Ned Bolcar, the linebacker, went down to the treetops or the shoe tops. Ray Tarassi, who's only 1 of 4 this season, will try the 39-yard field goal. That's low, but it somehow, no, I thought it had driven through. It did not. Tarassi is now 1 for 5, so the score stays 7-7. This is Tim Brown in motion. He's called 1 thus far for 29 yards. Pitch out, and Mark Green comes left. Picks up a couple of 25. Trey Bauer, number 35, the senior linebacker, makes the tackle. Dive play to the fullback, Braxton Banks, number 39, and Pete Curkendall makes the tackle. 3rd and 6, Notre Dame going into the teeth of a 25-mile-per-hour breeze. Play fake, handoff, draw play, and Mark Green is nailed, and Phelan will have to come on to punt into the wind. 3rd punt of the first quarter. And again, held up by the wind, and Coates with a fair hit.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Don Grimm, number 36, the backup linebacker, bumped into Coates after the fair catch. Thomas goes left, flag is down. Thomas still runs. Nice cut to his left.
I think there was movement on the Penn State side. Let's see what they call.
Offside Notre Dame. That will be turned down. John Green gets it.
The offensive center, Roger Duffy, must be doing a real good job inside on the nose people in the defense there to be able to make that cutback like that, Vern. Must be doing a good job. Oh,
power drive by Blair Thomas inside the 10 to the 9.
If they decide they're going to use 4 downs, it's a good time to go play action pass. Because the field goal isn't a sure thing.
That's right. Yep, they'll keep it on the ground. Green has it, makes it academic with a 1st and goal plunge. 1st and goal from the 7 officially. Kisner still has it. In a little trouble, and Frank Stams makes the tackle low. That's the end of the first quarter with our score 7-7. CBS Sports coverage of college football will continue after this message and a word from your local station. 7-7 as we begin quarter number 2. Vern Lundquist, Dick Vermeil, Steve Davis alongside. 2nd down and goal from the 8. That's Mike Timpson in motion. And Kisner hands it off to Blair Thomas, who comes left and gets to the 5, where it'll be 3rd and goal from the 5. Now Jim Coates goes in motion, number 49. And Kisner on the roll.
Good block.
Good block. A terrific block. Fires it back. Incomplete. Flag in the end zone. Should be 1st and goal. Borowski in power I formation on 1st and goal. They come left. John Green stopped just short.
Boy, you can hear the pads cracking all the way up here. Do you hear that? Pow, pow, pow. I think they're just doing almost the same thing this time, don't you? Just power, go straight ahead. No fixing fooling around. No sense in it.
2nd and goal from just outside the 1. Nope. Volkart on top of the man, but it was Darrell Gordon, Flash Gordon, number 38, who got down and tackled him by the ankle. Green comes left and starts back to the right. Toss, Thomas, touchdown, Penn State. That's the 11th rushing touchdown of the season for the junior. And Eric Eats comes on to try the extra point after Taurasi had missed a field goal. And that last Penn State drive, 34 yards, 9 plays. After the penalty following the fair catch, it took 3:54. And Thomas gets the touchdown run that puts Penn State back on top. Again, the temperature is 20 degrees. With the wind, the chill factor is 8 degrees below zero, and it's not going to get any better. There's the squib kick. And somebody steps in front of Brown, Braxton Banks. They lateral back to Brown. And Tim Brown does get it out to the 42. But again, the fear of Brown gives Notre Dame terrific field position following the kickoff. Option pass.
Wide open.
He's got him open, the tight end. And throws Andy Heck. Well, that brings to mind something Lou Holtz said last night. We can't pass. 2nd down and 10, Notre Dame. Alonzo Jefferson comes into the wide receiver spot. The option play, the pitch. Mark Green goes left, gets a little bit of a block in the corner, and picks up a 1st down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Notre Dame, 12:30 to go, 1st half. Flip formation, twins to the right side. Dive play to the fullback.
See, there it is. That's part of the option series.
Goes back to the comment Steve made about hearing things. Here's the option coming to the weak side. And the pitch to Mark Green.
Well,
gets a good block. Oh, what a dandy downfield block he got. From his fullback, they played catch-up more than adequately in this 8-1 season.
He's checking off in the line of scrimmage. Oh, there's the way to get it.
Pete Curkendall and Quintus McDonald get shoulders together and shove Tony Rice down for a loss. Reverse, Tim Brown. Good defense. Somebody stayed at home and did a nice job, and Brown is caught for a loss. It was Quintus McDonald, number 92, who was never fooled on the play. Rice gets a great block. Should have been intercepted by Sherrod Range, number 36 at the 10-yard line. 43-yard field goal attempt for Ted Grottle, who's at 14 of 17 for the year, but even with the wind, he can't get it there. And the Nittany Lions have a 1st down and 10 from the 26. Blair Thomas tries to cut back, shakes a tackle.
See how he does that, Vern? Gets over there, he shakes, he plants that outside foot, bang, he cuts back to the left. He can see that daylight, and if they get any kind of defensive cutoff, they can go ahead and get that thing turned up inside.
Penn State has never lost this year when he's gone over 100 yards, which he's done 7 times. John Green for the 1st down out to the 38-yard line, where he runs into Ned Bolkar, number 47, and they are going into the wind here in the 2nd quarter. Thomas breaks another tackle, and that's another Penn State 1st down at midfield. 1st down and 10, Penn State. They'll hand it to the fullback, John Green, who's been utilized effectively here in the 1st half. 2nd down. Kuzi went out with an injury in the offensive line. Here's Kisner handing off on that counter, the sprint draw. And they come back to the left side, and that's close for another 1st down at the 40.
Look at this. Thomas has got more offensive running than Notre Dame.
John Green, same play that they goal line. And Thomas has another 1st down at the 37. They're doing a terrific job into the wind here in the 2nd quarter. Thomas again. Nice wiggle behind the line to shake free of a potential tackle. 2nd and 5 in our ball game with 6:20 to go 1st half. Thomas Thomas darts to the outside and cuts down to the 30-yard line before the tackle is made. That'll bring up a 3rd and 1. He is the number 3 single-season rusher in Penn State history behind Lydell Mitchell and John Cappelletti. And that's coming in today. He's got 12.92 for the season. Coates is the motion man. That'll be close for the first down as Sean Borowski, the sophomore fullback out of Harrisburg, PA, gets the carry. 4th and 1.
Big play. They changed formations from the last formation, so they also probably changed the play.
And here's the handoff to Thomas. That will be close.
Oh, very close.
That will in all likelihood require another measurement.
Here he is going up. He meets the linebacker right in the point of attack. Good job by Ned Bolkar. Ned Bolkar did a real good job of taking the fullback, stuffing him at the point of attack inside the hole. Good job by Ned Bolkar.
And Bolkar's tackle denies Penn State a first down. The Irish have held and take over with 5 minutes to go. Notre Dame 8-1 for the year. Penn State 7-3. And Tony Rice will throw for the 3rd time, and he's going deep for Brown into zone coverage and overthrows him. And good downfield coverage by Willie Thomas, the freshman. 2nd and 10.
They're changing the defensive front.
Rice on the roll. And he's got 3 men to help supply blocks. First down, Notre Dame at the 43-yard line.
Boy, that's what he does best, run the football. They might as well, they've been averaging 11 passes with him playing quarterback. You can see why they don't throw 22.
Rice has 43 yards on 4 carries, cuts inside and is knocked down at the 45. Curkendall and McDonald. 4:05 to go, 2nd and 9. Fighting Irish trail by 7. With a Cotton Bowl bid waiting for them at the end of this ball game. Rice has it knocked down. 3:53 to go in the half. Tim Brown has caught just 1. Play fake. Rice in trouble. Scott Gobb, number 63, and Matt Johnson, number 51. 4th down. The Irish will punt. Vince Phelan gets the win behind him for his 4th punt of the ball game. And the return is on all the way. Not a great punt, but might get a Notre Dame roll, which it does. Well, there's cardinal rule number 1. Don't let it hit the ground.
Never let it hit the ground if you can help it. Now, that might have been a little risky to attack that ball because it was a poor punt. It was a low punt, and it might have been tough to field. But normally, you don't want to ever let a punt hit the ball unless you're standing on your 10-yard line.
With 3:04 to go in the half. Blair Thomas might have 100 yards by halftime.
Well, there's good popping. You could just hear the pads cracking all the way up here.
A Blair Thomas touchdown is the difference thus far. And this is Thomas with the ball. A lot of room. He stumbled when he made his cut. There's a flag down at the 21-yard line.
Holding.
Thomas, short side of the field and not for much.
Not for much. Not trying to get all the yards back in one play, dividing it up amongst 2, but they didn't get a big enough share of the yardage back on that one, Vern. Many times in this situation, defensively, you go with a safe punt type team. That's your first defense with a punt returner as safety.
3rd and 12. Play fake. And Kisner keeps, goes out of bounds, and that stops the clock, which will be to Notre Dame's advantage.
Good discipline on part of Notre Dame.
Chris Klaus on the punt. And there you go. There's the effect of the wind again, and the Irish will get it inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. 1:42 to go in the half, and Rice to throw. Maybe. Knocked down again. Keith Karpinski. Tony Rice is having problems. He's hit many more of the Penn State uniforms than he has his own. Pat Terrell hurries onto the lineup. Rice keeps it. Doesn't get much. Tackle made by Quintus McDonald. 3rd and 8 with 1:13 to go in the half. Tim Brown has caught 1 pass for 29 yards. That was back early in the first quarter. Rice is 1 out of 6 for those 29 yards. This time has time and has a man wide open. Guess who? Down at the 4, Tim Brown.
Coming across from the slot formation.
the quarterback. He's hit 75% of his passes this year. Option pass. Graham back. Oh, he missed a man on the left side. And that pass is intercepted. He had Andy Heck open on the left side. His third interception of the season.
Now note the time that the quarterback does get here. Short sprint action to the left, sets up now, nice and poised, just waiting, letting it develop. Boom, throws it a little bit behind Andy Heck, and there is the strong safety, or what they call the hero, and he is a hero right now.
So the chance to tie negated by the second pass interception of the first half. And the clock will wind down. Here's the kick. And it comes to the near side where Anthony Johnson grabs it for the Irish. And again, they will have good field position. Go back to the coin toss that opened the game. The coin toss, not the coin toss. And Notre Dame won that coin flip. They elected to delay the option till the second half. And the reason they did, as Lou Holtz told us last night, is because we want the win in the fourth quarter. That is what they'll have.
It may not make much difference the way they're throwing the ball. They just maybe throw it a little further over the top.
In the meantime, they'll go into this stiff breeze with a wind chill factor of -8 here at University Park, Pennsylvania. First and 10, Irish. Tony Rice, the quarterback, hands it off. Mark Green, not much there. 24. Second down and 8. There's the pitch. It was late, but Mark Green gets it, and he's knocked down at the 41-yard line.
Boy, that pitch is hung out there. You know, and the wind can have an effect on a ball pitched parallel to the line of scrimmage. Like that was pitched out in front of the quarterback, not back. And, you know, the wind can bounce that thing around.
Ricky Waters, the freshman tailback, is in the ballgame for the first time on 3rd and 3 for the Irish. The fullback gets the give, and he is stopped. Braxton Banks hit by Pete Giftopoulos, and Notre Dame will have to punt. Previously kicks of 30, 27, and 24 when he's had to kick it to Jim Coates into the breeze. And Coates waits for it at the 30. He's just 35 yards away. That one hangs up. Coates, no fair catch. Oh, he did call fair catch.
Yeah.
And he's got it at the 31-yard line. First and 10 at the 31, a 14-7 ball game. Blair Thomas with 98 yards in the first half. Coates in motion. Kisner. Whoa!
Good penetration. Tommy Gorman really had good penetration. Got up there and stuffed both the pulling linemen right back into the running back scores.
Second down and 13, Penn State. Pitch left. Blair Thomas into the secondary. Watch out!
Look at him.
Down at the 38-yard line. Corny Southall saved the touchdown. A 34-yard Thomas run. He's well over 100 from the 38. First and 10. Thomas goes left, gets a block from Green, bounces off a tackle, breaks loose, high steps, fumbles the ball, and the Irish recover at the 22. Ricky Waters, the outstanding freshman who had a 74-yard run last week in the win over Alabama, tackled by Matt Johnson. Tim Brown has touched the ball on offense twice today. 3 times, beg your pardon. Ricky Waters gets it and searches. 3rd and 2. 14-7, State leads. Quick flip, Tim Brown. Evades a tackle. Might have enough for the first down. Forward progress at the 33.5.
Is that Trey Bauer out there?
Yep.
Boy, he's covering a lot of ground.
Illegal motion. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
If they're going to throw, they normally sprint out in this situation.
Tony Rice is 2 out of 7. He's hit both passes to Tim Brown, who's in motion. And he does sprint out. Pulls up, fires it deep, has a man open. Brown first down.
That's a nice job on that.
At both ends. First and 10, Irish, 10-19 to go, 3rd quarter. There's the fullback dive.
There he gave it to him.
Big hole. Nice cut. Anthony Johnson, he has one man to beat. Gets a block and is tackled at the 30-yard line.
Anthony Johnson breaking a long one. His longest run of the season was 20 yards. That one, I think, was a little longer.
32, Dick. Audible by Tony Rice. Ball at the 31. And the fullback straight up the middle again. At the 25-yard line, it's Anthony Johnson, the South Bend sophomore. 2nd and 4 from the 25. A 14-7 Penn State lead in the third quarter. There's the pitch back. Ricky Waters gets a good block from his fullback to the 20 and drives into the 16-yard line. He might have gotten the 15. He's a big kid. 6'3", 180 with a nice gait.
He might be the reason they moved Mark Green, the starting tailback, to wide receiver when Tim Brown graduates next year.
And they're doing it on the ground now into the teeth of this fierce gale blowing out of the north in Pennsylvania.
Big hole.
Ricky Waters to the 11-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 11. Notre Dame trails by 7. Tony Rice turns the corner. Touchdown, Notre Dame, his 2nd of the game.
Here he is. He gets the fake inside, freezes Gustavus. Now he's moving inside out on the play. Right there, he couldn't make the play. Good quickness by Rice, good speed. He gets it in for the touchdown. Nice kick.
It's good. 8:16 to go in the third quarter, and the Notre Dame ground game has come alive.
This ball isn't going to go too far.
Nope. Taken at the 28 and tackled at the 30-yard line. 14-14 ball game. Draw play. Blair Thomas for a couple. There's the student section. They were filled in the first half. Boy, the whistle blew at halftime, and the kids went down to get coffee or something and decided to stay there. Reverse. Michael Alexander to the 40-yard line. Could be a first down. Corny Southall makes it.
They've been effective all year with that. He's run that play about 3 or 4 times for 11-yard average. You might as well keep running this play. There they got back to him. See, that's that same play he's been running very efficiently through the whole ball game. But George Streeter had good penetration up kind of there and got him before he could cut it back.
How you doing there, Steve-O? Who you picking today, Oklahoma or Nebraska?
Well, I think Nebraska is probably the better team, but they've had a tendency to lose it in the fourth quarter. Oklahoma's had an unbelievable record of doing very well against Nebraska in that situation. I promise you, I'm not as fast as I was, but I guarantee I wish I were in Lincoln where it's warmer.
Yeah, I wonder if you even care who wins that game. Just get this one over with.
That's right.
Okay, Steve. Steve Davis was 34-1-1 as the quarterback of Barry Switzer's team. Here's Kinzer back to throw. Screen pass left side.
Great block.
Oh, did he ever get a great block? And Thomas slips. 3rd and 2. 14-14 ball game. 6 minutes to go, third quarter.
Made contact.
5:49 to go, third quarter. The pitch to Thomas. Turns the corner. Oh, is he having a dandy afternoon.
You know,
First down,
it's just
Notre Dame.
remarkable. That's that same play again. They have stopped the cutback. He says, you stop the cutback, I'm going outside.
1st and 10. John Green, the
There's
fullback.
that cutback.
And he's still fighting. How about the effort? That'll get a hand from the frozen troops.
Great block by Steve Wisniewski, number 66, was playing right guard. He really fired out and got after the linebacker and allowed that cutback. Steve Wisniewski.
2nd and 1, 14-14 ball game. Ball at the 27-yard line. Penn State going in for the go-ahead touchdown. Blair Thomas. And that's the first down. Inside the 25, Ned Bolkar with the tackle. And Penn State and Notre Dame are tied. Both are bound for bowl games. Both in all likelihood will play on New Year's Day. Notre Dame will go to the Cotton Bowl. The invitation to be issued after this game. We're told that Penn State will go to the Citrus Bowl. And the wind chill factor has fallen to -20. From the 25, first down. Thomas comes to the short side of the field. Terrific defensive effort stops him at the 22. It's 2nd down and 6, 3:35 to go on this horrid day in Penn State. There's the cadence call again. No flags this time, and Thomas
Look at that
cuts
cut.
inside a block from Green.
Nice blocking by John Green.
Bolkar again with a tackle.
Tosses it back. Now watch John Green on the linebacker. He keeps his feet, keeps after him, allows him to cut back. Good job of blocking.
Blair Thomas on the bench. An outstanding freshman named Gary Brown is in. They give it to Green, however, and the fullback fights for just a yard or two down to the 12. All the talk about the Heisman Trophy awaiting Tim Brown, who is the leading contender, but how about Thomas for next year?
with the wind and really a limited passing attack in this condition. It's tough to get it to the flanker.
Kisner, that'll be thrown away.
Did that on purpose. Good job. Don't take the sack down in that territory.
3rd and 9. Kisner back. A lot of time in the end zone.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
They went to a double zone coverage, covered up short, and they backed them up with a safety on each side. Tough to get that one in there, Vern.
This is Eric Eats, the senior from Winter Springs, Florida.
28-yard field goal.
To break the tie, the kick is up. No good. Woo. We're still tied. And now the ground attack. Braxton Banks in the wishbone as the fullback. Tim Brown circles to the outside and gets to the 25.
They're getting into that wishbone again.
2nd down and 5. 2:18 to go, 3rd quarter. Tied at 14. The fullback for 1. Braxton Banks, the sophomore from Hayward, California. 14-14 game. Here comes the reverse again. Tim Brown looks for a block and doesn't get it, but gets by the potential tackle and is out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
41, Kurt Bernier almost made that play. That shows the quickness of Tim Brown.
14-14 game, 94 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. There's the fullback dive. Braxton Banks out to the 35-yard line. Pete Giftopoulos, number 90, made the tackle. 2nd and 9 with 55 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Waters looks for blocking help, gets it, but only gets a couple of yards. With 18 seconds to go, it's 3rd and 7. Final play, 3rd quarter. Draw play. That did not work. Oato Polamalu, the senior out of Santa Ana, California from Samoa, made the tackle. And tied at the end of 3, 14-14. Vince Phelan on the punt to Jim Coates and Michael Timpson. And the wind has subsided, at least for the moment.
High snap.
High snap, Phelan controls. And not a great kick. Michael Timpson.
He has great speed.
Down at the 25-yard line. Handoff goes to Blair Thomas. Or is it John Green?
John Green.
No, Gary
Brown, number 27. They really like Gary Brown, the freshman running back. They say he's a good one.
Kisner into the flat, caught by Gary Brown, and tackled from behind as he gets to the 32-yard line, Wes Pritchett. Gary Brown, oh, what a tackle.
He hits you. Woo!
And Volcar again.
That's exciting to see a guy tackle like that.
Volcar paid the price.
He'll get up. He pinched the nerve. I'll bet that's what he did.
This is Sean Borowski, and he surges across the 40 to the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 4, 12:35 to go. Kisner, 1st down, Jim Coates, the tiny senior. 1st down at the 49-yard line.
Did you see what he did that time? Coates actually looked like he was going to go in motion, then stopped. Now they throw him a little quick hitch. Little quick pop pass to the right of the screen. Boom, 1, 2, 3, fire it. There he is coming there, man-to-man coverage. Good tackle right there by
Corny Southall.
Brandy Wells, too, number 5, came in on it.
1st and 10, Penn State. 14-14 game. Notre Dame has not led. They trailed by 7-0 and 14-7. That was the score at halftime. It's now 14-all. Draw play. Nope. As Thomas does manage to get a couple after the first contact was made.
Mike Griffin, really a good penetration that time.
Well, these Arctic conditions make it seem appropriate to bring up the old Louis Grizzard line. Life is like a dog sled team. If you ain't the lead dog, the view never changes. Both they seemed. I was just motivated by the atmosphere. 2nd and 8. 11:38 to go in the ball game. Draw play again. Thomas. Look at those feet. Look at him dance. What a dandy run.
Always in control. Great foot movement. Great pounding action. Gets that foot down, and off he goes. tackler, number 50, the offensive right tackle, does a nice job of taking the man down underneath him. Gorman turns him inside, number 87. Gets another right block right there by number 58, Kuzi. Good play. Oh, I'll tell you, he makes things happen.
Blair Thomas loses a yard. For the game now, he has 181 yards on the ground, and the Notre Dame attack has accounted in all for 182.
Looks like Notre Dame's going to come after him.
Kisner into the flat.
Yeah, they're audible into that. Notre Dame was lined up in a man-to-man coverage, Vern, and they had everybody up. Looked like they were going to put pressure on him. I think he checked off to that quick hitch.
Kisner pumps, out of trouble, caught short at the 32. It'll be 4th and long, well out of field goal range with the wind. 4th and 4. Kisner back, across the middle, bobbled and caught. 1st and 10, Penn State. Paul Pomfret, the senior from Clifton, New Jersey.
He only has 14 catches on his career, and that might have been the most important one. That's a gutsy call, a real gutsy call.
1st and 10, Penn State. Blair Thomas cuts back.
There's a cutback.
Look at him work. Well, I know the Emmitt Smith supporters are going to be upset, but consider me one who's going to advocate this kid as a strong candidate for the Heisman next year. What a game he's having, and what a season he's had. Here's Thomas. Look at the footwork. 198 yards for Blair Thomas.
I would imagine Foz Fazio, the defensive coordinator right now, is having some fits.
Penn State fans are loving this thus far. 8.5 and a most impressive Penn State drive into the win. Thomas again. He's over 200. First down at the 2-yard line.
Good blocking by Wisniewski, number 66, pulling from the left guard position.
Penn State fullback John Green would score on a short touchdown run, and the Nittany Lions would add the point after to take a 21-14 lead with less than 8 minutes remaining in the game.
Blair Thomas with 205 yards. Add to that total, he becomes the first running back since Kurt Warner in 81 to go over 200 yards. The school record, if you want to put it in the back of your mind, is Kurt Warner for 256 against Syracuse. Jim Brock is standing by with Steve Davis. Steve?
And thank you, Vern. This is Jim Brock, the executive director. When Doug Flutie threw the pass against Miami, he bit off his cigar. Now it's frozen this time. Jim, you've got to be interested in Notre Dame, and you're going to offer them the invitation to the Cotton Bowl today.
Dan Petty, our president, J.L. Huffines, and myself plan to be in the dressing room at the game, Steve, to offer the invitation. We'll just have to see what happens.
Do you think they'll accept?
Well, I believe they will, but let's just see. You know, there's still a lot of things out there, but I think both these football teams, this has been a tremendous game. Both of these football teams are going to get an invitation today.
If Notre Dame won, what do you think their answer would be?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. This has been a tremendous game. Two great teams, institutions, coaches. This is what college football is all about. We're just pleased to be here.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, let me tell you about Hoss Brock. He didn't come up here from the warmth of Dallas to be turned down by Notre Dame. They're going to the Cotton Bowl. 3rd and 2, 5:18 to go. Good fine defensive play. It'll be 4th down, and the Irish will get it back. And again, Ned Bolkar, who's having a terrific afternoon.
Good football player. He has another year.
Chris Klaus's last punt into the wind went 12 yards. This one goes considerably farther.
That's a kind
Tim
of
Brown, though, at the 30. Think they're not conscious of Tim Brown? 1st and 10. Ricky Waters is in a tailback. Tony Rice will throw. He's going deep, and Willie Thomas never bit on the ball. A great job defensively as Tim Brown went deep, and now an elbow is thrown, and Tim Brown gets into it. Rice back. That one is caught.
That's a nice throw.
1st down at the 46.
He's audibly, Vern. Comes the option.
Now, he had no one to pitch to because somebody didn't pick up the audible.
Yeah,
Ricky Waters went the wrong way.
The wrong way.
2nd down and 2, 3.5 to go in the game. Here's Green.
Oh, beautiful fly. Brian Chismer. Beautiful defensive play.
And Notre Dame 3 of 9 on third down conversions. Option pass into the flat, caught. First down, Notre Dame, if there's no turnover, and there's not. Anthony Johnson, the fullback, makes the grab. First and 10 from the 30. Irish will go for 2 if the option presents itself. Here's Green.
You said the option presents itself. The option just presented itself right there. They ran a very well executed trap option. You'll note now he'll fake in the one direction, come off the fake. See, now go the other way. Freezing linebackers has the lineman up in front of him. Tommy Freeman, number 65, gets a knockdown block. Turns the corner.
2:15 remaining in the ball game. First and 10, Notre Dame, they trail by 7. The fullback, Anthony Johnson, to the 13-yard line. Sophomore out of South Bend. Tackle made by Giftopoulos and Bauer, the 2 inside linebackers. And the clock shows 1:56 in running.
Remember last year it came right down to the fourth quarter play, and it took a great defensive play by Gary Wilkerson to bat a pass away. Here they are now. Shoes on the other foot.
Second and 6. They'll keep it on the ground and come to the short side. And Rice is not there for the first down. It's inside the 10. But Pete Curkendall denies him, and it'll be third down. 3rd and 2 with the ball at the 9.
Going to run the ball twice here, huh? What do you think, Vern?
Yes. Rice keeps.
Nothing.
I don't think he's got the first down.
No, I don't think he made the first. But...
And it'll be 4th and about 2 feet.
Inches.
That's short. All right, Coach.
You're going to run the ball.
4th and 1. 4th and an inch. 1:10 to go from the wishbone. 21-14, 70 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Does Notre Dame have all their timeouts?
They've got 2 left.
Yeah, I see it on the clock.
Fullback, first and goal, Notre Dame. And the clock will stop in college football while they move the chain, and Lou Holtz will send the play in with Tim Brown.
He runs over and gets the play. Here it is, just the fullback dive. There he is, number 22, left middle of your screen. Hands it off. He's not reading it. He just handed off. First down.
Brown goes left. First and goal from the 4. And Rice will throw. No, he won't. He'll run. And he's close. Did he get it?
I don't think they're going to give it to him. Boy,
no, sir. Timeout. Second down, just outside the goal line. The Irish trail by 7. Lou Holtz told us if they need to, they'll go for 2. They will go for the win. Will not settle for the tie. First, they've got to get the touchdown. Fullback, Notre Dame has scored. Anthony Johnson pulls the Irish to within 1 with 31 seconds to go.
Hand it up. Same play they made the first down on the 4th down call. Now they come back and make the touchdown.
And Lou Holtz on the sideline. He's anything but unemotional. But this time, he's got his mind on the 2-point play, and there's the signal.
They're 1 for 5 on the season.
They trail by 1 with 31 seconds to go, and here we are. And the quarterback is Tony Rice. Brown in the slot. They've got him double covered now. Karpinski comes in. Here's the rollout.
No way.
No!
Pete Curkendall over to the right side of your screen, number 73, ends up being the hero. Here he is working inside out now. Here he is getting penetration upfield. Quarterback turns back up in there. There he is. He makes the tackle.
And how about the job by Keith Karpinski, number 84, to penetrate and force him
penetration,
inside.
pushed him back inside. They said the defense, the success of the defense today depended on how well Karpinski played.
Ted Bottle will kick off.
Onside kick.
Recovered by Penn State at the 45. 31 seconds remaining. 21-20, Penn State leads. And the streak continues. The Penn State Nittany Lions will go to 8-3, bound for a New Year's Day Bowl. The Irish of Notre Dame will fall to 8-2. They're bound for the Cotton Bowl. And if Oklahoma, Nebraska can equal this, it'll be a continuation of a terrific Saturday of college football here on CBS.